Hello everyone, and today I want to show you my new favorite Great League Pokemon, which was Shadow Alolan Marowak. Shadow Alolan Marowak is a good Pokemon. It can generate high damage, but it's a little bit glassy, so I need a bit bulk team in the back to cover up the glassiness of the Shadow Alolan Marowak. And here in this team, I use Medicham. Then this is the IV of the Medicham. Also, I changed the Medicham to Registeel because Registeel is better to against Flyer and Water type, and the bulk Pokemon that I use is Sumeru to handle some other coverage. Okay, now let's start the match here. Starting at the first match here, said the Alolan Marowak against Swampert. This is a bad lead, so I tried to catch the Hydro Cannon and I've made it and I able to catch it, so I can maintain my shield here. Here the opponent is not swapping, so I just throwing all my Hydro Cannon, and here I decided to not I decided to shield because I know it's just a possible slug wave. And here the opponents bring Altaria, which is a good list for Azumarill. So here I just throw all my Hydro Cannon, and I don't need to shield the Sky Attack because it don't give a lot of damage. My Azumarill still able to handle it. So here I just throw another player off here, and the opponents bring the player off again. This is supposed to be a bad match for me because the other backline is weak against Swampert. But let's see how I manage to win the game here. So here I just bring my Alolan Marowak and I go for the bait here, Bone Club bait, and I finally able to made the bait. Here the opponents bring Talonflame, and my register got more energy and able one hit the Talonflame. And here I just tried my best to maintain to catch the earthquake, but I not able to get the earthquake. And this is, I believe, only the second Hydro Cannon. Oh, it's an earthquake, which is bad for me, but my Shadow Alarm were able to reach Shadow Bone, and this is enough for killing knock out the Swampert. Okay, going to the second match here, we Shadow Alarm against Wolverine. It's also a bad lead for me if the Warren can throw the earthquake here. I believe I just shield because I'm scared of the earthquake, and the opponent is bait for using the icicle spear bait. Here I just straight for Shadow Bone and I got debuff. So here I try to catch and I able to catch the icicle spear. I think it's supposed to be icicle spear. Yes. You want to bait again. So here the opponent using Swampert. So Swampert is a bad Pokemon for my other. So I need to knock this Swampert, and suddenly the Swampert have a slug wave, which is surprisingly I'm not expecting it. Okay, and then my Azumarill is knocked out here. So the enemy I don't have any shield here, so I can just bring my Marowak and just throw the Shadow Bone because I believe it's supposed to be enough for knocking out. But the opponent's bringing the Medicham here, so I just throw the Shadow Bone here. Here I try to farm down, and I believe only Ice Punch, and which it does. So I just farm down to gain a lot of energy, and the opponent will bring the Warren. So here I just throw my Shadow Bone, throwing the Shadow Bone again to the Swampert, and it's low and it's enough to KO. So good game for my opponent.
In the next match, now we're going to take a lead against Ninetales, which is a pretty good one because it's a Alolan Ninetales. So the opponent is switching to Politoed. Here I give my shot my Venusaur and try to just throw my Frenzy Plant because I'm afraid that my opponent have a Blizzard. So the first one is the shielding, so they farm enough for this Blizzard, so I thought I just shielded, and then the opponent only do the Weather Ball bait. Here I feel it's the Polito is low enough, so I'm not going to shield because I trust my Medicham, but they keep throwing Weather Ball. So here I try to throw my Frenzy Plant again to KO the Politoed or just get a shield bait, but the Politoed is faded, and then the opponent is surrendered. So it's a good game for my opponent. For the next match, we had again Needle Queen, which pretty neutral one. I just need to manage shield the Earth powers. So here I just draw my Bone Club here and try to get a shield or maybe give a low damage because this is a Shadow Alolan and against Shadow Nidoqueen. So here I'm thinking that I just keep shielding because the opponent can switch when they throw the Earth Power, and it's very bad for me because they throwing a Poison Fang, and now I throw him again my Bone Club. It should be enough for taking out the Nidoqueen, but the Nidoqueen is shielding again. So here I believe the other Pokemon weak again Alolan Marowak. So I shield again, and it's still the same Poison Fang. So here the opponent is swapping. Here I give my Venusaur here, and I thought that this is going to be a Hydro Cannon, but my opponent have a Sludge Wave, which is very hurt to my Venusaur, but I still managed to farm down. And here I just spamming the Frenzy Plant because I don't want to get sniped by the enemy. So here, but suddenly the opponent throwing a Venusaur, so which is pretty bad because I throwing my Frenzy Plant a Sludge Bomb. So here my opponent can farm me down, and then I pulling out my Marowak and then throwing my Shadow Bone. And is it going to be enough? Let's see. It's not enough, but I can manage to farm down. Oh no, the opponent is throwing the move here. I think it's going to Frenzy Plant because it's enough. Yeah, it's a Frenzy Plant. And I just come with my Medicham, and here my opponent throwing a power, and I thought that is it going to be enough? It's not enough, which is very lucky for me, and my defense got fall. And the opponent also have a low Venusaur. So GG for my opponent. Yeah.
Okay, going to the first match here, we're going to get against Bastiodon, which is a bad lead for us. So I swipe to Azumarill. Here I just going to let the first Poison Fang through. I have Ice Beam, so it's kinda a bit positive for us. But this one I also don't really feel need to shield. Then I throw up the Ice Beam here, and you got the shield, and then I going to go with the second ice beam and get the second shield, which is pretty good for us. So here I believe he going to use shadow ball, and which throw is a good shield for me. And I just try to go shadow bone here, which is supposed to be enough for KO, and it is. Then it's the Vegetarian is back here against mirror Medicham. So but we got more energy and got shield here. It's supposed to be a good thing for me. Then I think I shield for the first one, and I just keep throwing my psychic here. Here I believe it's going to be enough for ice punch. Wait, but it is not, unfortunately. So the new Medicham will throw the psychic, and here I just go with the ice beam here, ice punch. I mean, and then I just throw my Shadow Marowak because I believe Shadow Bone Club is going to 4 times super effective, so it's going to be a good damage here. But we got KO by the Stone Edge here, and here I believe it's supposed to be enough for KO the Bastion, which is does. Nice. Okay guys, this was the video, and I hope you enjoy it, and thank you everyone, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.